Okay, so hello. So today I'm going to be doing a video criticism or review, if you will, what others say, of the Broadway musical A Jagged Little Pill, which I recently saw back on December 10th. That was a Sunday, at my local theater here in Knoxville, the Tennessee Theater of Knoxville. Every year they do Broadway at the Tennessee Theater, and this for this season, the 2023-2024 season, A Jagged Little Pill was one of the many musicals and plays that came to us to see. It was not one that I was familiar with or have actually heard of before. I, after the fact, looked up a little bit of things online, and there is mixed reviews about it. It's sort of a kind of you either love it or you hate it type of thing, but it does have a lot of criticism about it, though I do not see why, at least from the performance that I personally saw. It was done phenomenally. I was pleasantly surprised with the performance that I saw. As for, I wasn't expecting to be so pleased and entertained and love this musical as much as I did. I was looking forward to most of the other musicals that were coming in this season, such as Six and Hades Town, which I was very disappointed with that one, but that's another one for another day. Wicked, and of course, the beloved Beetlejuice. But this one really had me surprised on how well these performers and the people who worked on this one did. As for the actress who played the mom character of Mary Jane Helly, Julia Weber, she did a phenomenal job. Her vocal skills, absolutely amazing. The choreography for this performance from all of the performers, absolutely amazing. I loved how this performance showcased many different aspects. One, like addiction. It focused on addiction, depression, different things you struggle with growing up as a teenager in high school, and things you deal with, such as being drugged and sexually assaulted, or being a part of the LGBTQ plus community, being queer, being different than others, and then wanting that understanding from your family and not getting it, or being somebody who's adopted, especially when your family already has a child of their own, and feeling as though you're not as superior as that child. The many different issues that it dealt with and how it dealt with it, I thought was phenomenally done. And I know this personally, these opinions from someone as a person with a degree in psychology who has worked in the mental health field for quite a few years. I believe this production showcased all of these aspects that I have seen personally in my time in the mental health field. I thought it did it phenomenally and a phenomenal job. And I loved the fact that at my theater, at least personally, we also had representatives from one of our local mental health facilities, Helen Ross McNabb, which is actually a facility that I did work at a time before I decided to pursue more in my field of theater. And they were there to reach out, and they advertised before and after the performance that they were there. If anybody themselves were experiencing any of those things, or they knew somebody who might need help, they were there to reach out and offer that help free of charge. Didn't have to have anything. I thought that was a wonderful thing that they were doing, and an absolute wonderful touch to this performance amongst all of the other things. I will give it up to the dance captain of this performance, Claire Cruz. She did a phenomenal job with the choreography and the dancers on this. It was spectacular. She did a phenomenal job. The actor and actress who played the son and daughter, Nick Haley and Frankie Haley, were also both very well done. I believe those were very well portrayed, as well as the friend, or quote unquote girlfriend, not girlfriend, of the daughter, Joe. Phenomenal job of playing Joe. One, vocals phenomenal. Oh, choreography phenomenal. Character for the queer community phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. She did a absolutely phenomenal job, I believe. All of the actors of this performance did absolutely phenomenal, and there is not one thing, at least from my showing that I saw, that I can give any criticism of any badness towards this show. Now, that may not be every single performance of the shows, that may not even be for the actual Broadway performance of the show, because like I said, from research I've done, it's sort of a you either love it or hate it type of thing. But for the one that I saw personally, I believe they did absolutely amazing, especially in detailing how mental health is an important issue, and how drug addiction and addiction in general affects your life in every way, and that it is a struggle to overcome. And even when you are trying to recover, sometimes you have relapses, and then you have to start over, and it's okay, because as long as you're getting help, you will get there. And I believe it did a great job at that.